I've begun a new journey based on documenting content lived. There's so much of it surrounding each and every one of us that we're failing to remember what shows we're watching on television, what we had for dinner last night. Did we feed the dog? We did, right? I have a traveling recording studio that I use while at lectures or at movie premieres. When I get back home, the handle remains up until I've transferred the sounds to the hard drives. If it's down, that means the job has been completed. I put my keys and my wallet in the same place every day. This doesn't say I'm losing my memory. We're so overtaken by events and content that it's very easy to leave a grocery bag in the trunk of the car on a very hot day, or to set aside another day to purchase deodorant. We keep a journal in this house filled with nothing but the TV shows that we are binge watching. I just heard an odd buzzing on the coffee table. My wife has forgotten her phone. It's where she left it. But in the process of starting a brand new day, something mental got in the way. Hey, it's Arrow. This is The Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. I am a daily writer. I leave breadcrumbs. Not to say, oh, this is me. Look at me, everybody. It's basically just to share thoughts, to learn from yourself. There's so much constantly going through you that we forget that, oh, yeah, that's right. We're supposed to be learning things, not always grabbing. This isn't a 75% off sale. This is life, where everything is 100% yourself. This is The Daily Mess. The once-a-generation storm has arrived. It's when the entire nation gets hit with a blast of very cold weather. My home state of Montana reached 20 below zero last night with a wind chill factor of 41 below. Now here in the Carolinas, we're expected to dip to 20 degrees tonight with rain showers, 12 above tomorrow night, and 16 above on Christmas Eve. I'm praying for the people of homelessness all over this nation, praying for those that can't afford heating, and a storm like this could wipe out their entire winter budget. Once a generation. They can't say that about music, sports, and movies. As of late, it's always been the weather or the pandemic. I don't write daily to store history, but rather to explore its impact on life after it's made history. To walk with the words and thoughts after 9/11, or when Perseverance landed on Mars. To re-experience a moment to learn from, the reactions, to be present in ways that keep us truly focused on the next once in a generation. It's gonna get cold. When I say it's going to get cold, I often wonder, does the cold begin inside our heart? Ooh. Yeah, they're calling it a big polar cold. But how cold are you inside your heart? Here in the South, when it gets rainy like it is today, and it's 35 degrees, it feels like it's only 14 degrees outside. But how cold is your heart? How open are you as we inch closer and closer to Christmas Day? I'm constantly asked at the Essential Job, what are your plans for Christmas? And I said, well, my plans today are to make sure that I reach out and I help make somebody's day a lot better than what it was yesterday. And they go, no, Christmas Day. I said, well, my plans today are this, and this. Christmas Day, dude, it's not Christmas yet. Every day is Christmas in my heart. That's the way I live. I'm not saying that's the way that you have to live. And yes, I really do have a Christmas tree that is lit up every night in my dining room. It's just who we are. Not to be weird, not because we're freaks about Christmas. It's because in our hearts, the spirit of Christmas is very much flowing through us. It's just who we are. So during these next couple of days, on this very cold December of 2022, and when you pick this up, you could be like in 2025 or 2031. But it doesn't matter what the temperature is. I want to know, how cold is your heart? I'm Arrow, and that's The Daily Mess.